Old man Blanchard took a walk downtown to the edge of the Main Street Bridge. I sat myself beside him on that shallow, muddy ridge. I asked him why he comes and goes and why he never stays. He said, son, I've always been here, I have never gone away. I saw the black jacket from the Joni Mitchell record. It's a classic, still propped up on the speaker by the old turntable. Tangled cables, headphones that you loved, and inside the vinyl resting calmly on the flip side. You always thought that river was her finest moment, skating frozen, gliding out of view.